Alright, finally managed to get the testing done on the SAE approved Baja Designs Squadron, and we ended up putting the new lenses on it, and I think you'll find the results kind of interesting. Anyways, sorry it took so long, but Baja Designs actually was really quick on getting us the new replacement lenses. They're an awesome company to deal with. I'm actually a big fan of their lights. Just with the SAE approved stuff, they got, you know, a couple things that I think they got to iron out, but otherwise really awesome lights. Replacing the lenses was absolutely amazing. It was super simple, super easy to do. I hope you enjoy the video. So the last video test that I did of the Baja Designs SAE approved lights, basically those lights were actually not SAE approved. They didn't fall within the SAE approval guidelines, which, you know, is all great and dandy. They were great lights. This video is about the new lenses that Baja Designs sent out, and basically how they compare with the old ones and the differences between the two. The Baja Designs part number for the lens replacement kit is 25-9211, and that is their, what they term the SAE Squadron Pair Lens Insert Kit Clear. In the kit you get 2 replacement lenses, you get 2 new seals, and you also get all the new screws to put the lenses back on. And for those who have amber or yellow SAE Squadrons, the part number for those are 25-9212. For this install, all you'll need is a 2.5mm Allen key. The first step is to take your 2.5mm Allen key and loosen off the 4 screws that hold the lenses to the front of the pod. Now all you have to do is take the lenses off the front. The cover comes off nice and easy. The lens you have to kind of pry a little bit, but once those are off, you basically go to the next step. Oh, have to mention that you want to tilt the whole housing backwards, because the actual LEDs are placed inside the pod loosely, and they're held in place by the lenses themselves. So if you tip it forward, all your LEDs are gonna fall out. Not that it's a big deal, it just, you know, makes it a little bit simpler if you tilt that pod backwards as you're taking the lenses off. The new lenses have to go in a specific way. On the bottom of the outer lens, you will actually see an SAE designation. That's supposed to be on the bottom of the actual light itself. Make sure that they line up properly so that you get the proper focus. So now that the assembly is put back together, all you have to do is basically screw all the screws back in again. Here are the new lenses side by side. You can see that the new SAE approved lenses that are going in definitely seem to cut the light focus out from the sides, which is good. It's supposed to focus in the road in front of you. Now that the first one is done, the only thing left to do is put together the second light. Here is the light sample from the older non-SAE compliant lenses. As you can see, they were definitely a little bit wider than the new ones. Here's a light sample from the new SAE approved lenses, and as you can see from the sides, it definitely cut off a little bit more, a little bit narrower, but that's what they're supposed to do, because they're supposed to focus the light in front of you on the road, just below your headlights.
That's perfect.
The old lenses averaged 97 lux at 16 feet. The new lenses average 98.8 lux at 16 feet. It is worthwhile noting that I did have to get a new light meter in order to do this test. The calibration was pretty close, but it may account for some of the discrepancies between the old readings and the new readings. All in all, I think it was fairly close. The old lenses averaged 45 lux at 32 feet. The new lenses averaged 29.9 lux at 32 feet. Well, as you can see, the new lenses actually did focus it on the road where you need that light to be put. So I would say Baja Designs new lenses are a success. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do, and it brings those lights into SAE compliance. The best thing that I did notice is it did seem to focus a little bit brighter on the road on the focal point, which is great. I'm an old guy, I got old eyes, so all the light I can get, the better. Basically, I would say the takeaway from this is SAE approval definitely was a little bit harder to get for Baja Designs, but they did come up with a lens that fixed that situation, and I think they did a good job at it. And I am going to compare the new SAE lenses to a lot of the other lights that are out there that have that SAE compliance as well, just to kind of reshoot and redo that video again. So do it all with the same light meter, everyone's on the same playing field. I also want to do it when there's no snow on the ground as well, because the snow will actually bounce back light and kind of, if you have a road that doesn't have that snow, I think it'll more accurately reflect the actual beam patterns. That said, another video that I'm looking forward to doing is amber versus clear. Now, clear has an application, amber has an application. If you're in inclement weather, snowing, fog, you name it, the ambers definitely have an advantage. So I do have the amber lenses. I'm going to compare the difference on the SAE clear and the SAE amber for Baja Designs, and just try and see if we can, show the difference between that. I do run amber covers on a lot of my lights on my Jeep, and it makes a difference, especially when it's foggy outside. You don't have that white light bouncing back into your eyes. So that's going to be a future video coming up, and I'm looking forward to that. Gonna have fun with it. And anyways, thanks for joining. Like and subscribe, or hit the dislike button if you want, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks, guys.